So I'm gonna go home, check the computer, see if I can log back in under that one. Alright guys, so good morning. Actually, it's early afternoon. It's about 11 o'clock. T and I have been hitting her schoolwork pretty hard. And she is the only kid that I can do school with right at the moment because...
They deactivated the other kids' account.
Yeah, the school accidentally, it was some sort of mishap, deactivated my Learning Coach account, which runs all of their accounts. Like, I can get into their account, but once I click on the classes, it won't let me do anything because a Learning Coach has to be able to help with that. T, because she started school doing this 4 years ago, this is her 4th year, she was on a different account. And what they were supposed to do was merge the two accounts. Well, somewhere there was miscommunication. And instead of merging the two accounts, they left hers where hers was supposed to get moved to theirs.
Which is nice because then I didn't get my...
Yeah, she's not behind then today. But yeah, they didn't merge hers. They got rid of all the rest of the kids' account, left hers up, and so now there's 3 kids that I can't teach school to so far today. The school's supposed to have been working on it, but I called them probably around 9 o'clock this morning, and it's still not up. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, I have 3 deactivated accounts. Alright guys, so T and I actually finished up her school day, but I am still waiting to hear back from the school administrators to find out when I can get the other kids back into school. So this has just been, it's been crazy. And this was actually no fault of K-12s. This was actually the school itself that took my Learning Coach credentials out for 3 of the kids. So yeah, we got Tierland's courses done within...
Which makes no sense, but...
Yeah. But we got Tierland's courses done within a few hours. They said they were supposed to call me back as soon as they had it fixed, and as of yet, I haven't received a phone call. So I'm gonna go home, check the computer, see if I can log back in under that one, because Tierland has a totally separate online Learning Coach account due to the fact that she was in school for the last 4 years online. When they did the other 3 kids, they set them up on a different account instead of making it a family account like they were supposed to. So that's why Tierland was able to do school and the other kids couldn't. But I did try something new with T today. We went through all her classes, and like some of the classes have assignments. We went through all her classes and did those first, and then she's finishing up her day working on 1 graded assignment, which, by the way, I showed you guys she was doing a graded assignment last week. She got an A on that from the teacher, so that was awesome. That's not something I grade her on. That's something an actual teacher grades her on. So she got an A on that. She got scored 30 out of 30, so she would have gotten an A+. And because there's like 30 possible points. They use this rubric to grade it. Punctuation, grammar, spelling, all kinds of stuff it's graded on, and then she gets X amount of possible points, and she ended up with 30 out of 30, so she did awesome. And then she has an art project to do, so she's going to finish up those 2 items, and that leaves me free for the day to teach any of the other kids. So I think we're going to do that with the littler kids. I can't do that as much because they don't really have a whole lot of graded assignments, and usually what I do with their workbooks is because their class load is a lot fuller than Tierland's and Braxton's. So I usually have them work on a workbook assignment, kind of take a break away from the computer, and then someone else, one of the other ones, gets on. So when Zane's working on something, then Ireland will get on and she'll work on something else. So that's usually how I do theirs. But for the older kids, I think their day is going to go a lot faster doing it this way. So guys, I just wanted to show you, I told you T was finishing up her school day by working on an art project. and also doing an assignment. She finished her assignment that's turned into the teacher, and she's been over here mixing paints like a crazy woman. So what do you have going on?
Right now I'm trying to debate if I want to make this the color of the sky or make like a darker shade of blue and make this water.
Because what is your goal here?
I have to use cool colors.
Yeah, you had to pick a type of tone. You had to pick a tone that you were going to use, correct? Off of the color wheel, and you decided to go with cool colors. She could have picked lots of different things. Warm, monochromatic. There was all different sorts, but she decided to go with cool.
But I like darker colors.
So I'm pretty interested. I love what you did here with the moon. That is really cool.
It has an orange tint to it. I took the flesh tone and mixed it with white.
Yeah, and you can see, guys, that she has acrylics. These came in her school kit. And you're going to have to forgive these guys. They are so loud right now. Aspen's trying to convince his brother to let him use his Batman toys. Yeah, so these paints came in her school set. And I can't wait to see it when it's done. Yeah, she's using some of her old ones too, just kind of using up what was there. Batman.
Mom.
Alright guys, so T finished her artwork, and as you can tell, pretty sure you can tell, this is a moon and the silhouette of it on the water. T, that is awesome. You did amazing. Okay, you guys, so the stove is not hot. This stove has been off for probably an hour and a half. But Aspen apparently was still hungry. Matt made an early dinner, and he made like this homemade goulash, spaghetti-o type meal. And apparently Aspen was still hungry, so he grabbed a chair, climbed up, and started eating out of the pan. And just a side note, we would never leave a hot stove or a pan where a child could get to it. This was a cold pan and a cold stove.
Yeah, it's cold. Have them touch it. Have the people on YouTube touch it.
You need to get down. You are not supposed to climb up by the stove, young man. Alright guys, so we're headed into Dubuque, and they never did get the kids' schooling taken care of today. So I'm hoping tomorrow morning it'll be taken care of, because that is going to suck. That just means they're further behind. They were already behind because of getting their materials late, and now they're getting behind because of somehow they deactivated the account. And it happened on the school's end. It was accidental. But yeah, kind of sucks. So anyway, we are headed into Dubuque, and I haven't done much filming today because I've actually been trying to tear apart what we've been using as kind of a schoolroom slash my writing room. I've been tearing that apart so that I can get toys moved in there, even though I want to paint it. I'm still going to put the toys in. I can always move out into the foyer when I go to paint. Oh my god, did you stop it already? You're driving me crazy. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing, and I've just been kind of tearing everything apart. I haven't really done a whole lot of filming today up until now, but now we're heading into Dubuque. Gonna go see my mom for a little bit. I have something that... Stop! that I promised her I was gonna drop off. I had pointed it out in one of our other videos not that long ago and apologized for not taking it to her. Yeah, I'm taking it to her now. So that's where we're headed, and I swear to God, if you don't put your finger away. Yeah, so that's what we're doing, and he's gonna annoy me the whole trip. Stop it! Damn. I want to swear at him, but this is a family channel. Okay guys, I know that you probably can't see much right now. It's like almost completely black, so I'm gonna talk more than anything. But there is a nasty storm brewing to the north of us, and we are driving home. Northeast, yeah. And so I'm going to try to put, there we go. You guys should be able to see a little bit of that. We've got some nasty weather that we're driving towards, so.
Well, it's real hot out today and humid, so some of it could be a little heat lightning with it, but there's some pretty good storm clouds over there.
Alright guys, so we're finishing off our night. Matt and I watching a little America's Got Talent. He recorded it for us. And I am working on Missy's dress. So I have the dress halfway done. There's Miss Maria. Say hi, everybody.
Hello. I have a bath.
She is. I promised her a bath when I got home, so she is getting
belly button.
She does too. But I am about halfway done with the dress. So I'm pretty excited. I've just got the half of the front and the back side to do. And then the tulle will all be on. I'm not done. I still have to add all the decals and the new ribbon to restore it, the new glitter. But the sewing, major sewing, is just about done. So I'm excited. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.